IVM.
Hello and welcome to Football Twaddle. My name is Saru, and let me state off the bat that I have not seen any football in the last 1 week. But still, I'm trying to do this podcast with my two dear friends who probably have seen some games. Yash, what's up?
Hey man,
And Baru.
yo,
All right. Since I know, Baru, you've seen India lose all their matches till date.
Oh, just one.
What happened to
So they had two
Oman?
friendlies. One was against Oman and one was against UAE. We drew
Huh.
that.
Oh, we drew the Oman game.
nice.
That was a 1-1. Yeah, because we had Amrinder Singh in goal. Against UAE, we had Gurpreet Singh Sandhu who got 6 goals in.
Dude, that is such WhatsApp level analysis.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No,
Like-
but it is what it is, man.
Really? Oh God. Yes. Did you watch any games?
No, I watched highlights of the qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers. That's about it.
Okay. So a few things I was trying to read before the podcast. Why is all these rich countries suddenly protesting against human rights in Qatar? Like, what happened to them? Any idea why they're doing this bullshit?
I don't know. Maybe the CIA asked him to turn the screws or something. That's what happened.
But I think it's because it's too late for them to postpone the World Cup. So now it's just going to be lip service to all the Greta Thunbergs of the world.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see.
the,
At
that's
least
the
we are doing something.
that's the point, no? Like, if you're so against human rights of Qatar, just don't come there. Don't play. Why you not just boycotting the World Cup?
That's the only way like India gets to play in such competitions, right? When half of the lineup backs out due to some reason or the other. I think it happened in the Olympics at some point when half of them backed out because Russia was hosting and the whole Cold War was going on. Something.
But dude, Copa America, India playing in Copa America would be crazy, man. It'll be nuts.
Yeah, I really want to see Sandesh Jhingan going studs up on Neymar or something, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I just so want to see Indian Twitter start hating on Ecuador. They'll find something against them.
Shakira.
They probably find a Congress connection over there, the Ecuadorian Congress, and they'd be like, "Hey, log bhi aise hi hain,
Oh,
Italian mafia or something."
didn't Rahul Gandhi have a Colombian girlfriend?
Not anymore.
Oh, by girlfriend, was she white?
No, dude. He had a genuine Colombian girlfriend, right?
Acha.
And
Must-
then Ahmed Patel told him, if you marry her, you won't get votes.
Sure.
And we need your
Just
votes.
move on, man.
And he must have been like, "Abe chup kariye, mere मामे की लड़की है बे, बहन है."
हमारे यहाँ चलता है सब कुछ. Anyway, so
So yeah, speak of India, like I think since they were friendlies, Stimac wasn't really that interested in putting his best foot forward. So he actually gave around, I think, 8 or 10 people debuts in the match against Oman.
Hmm.
Most of these guys who performed well in the ISL, half of them are kids and all. He gave them debuts in that match. 6 of them started, I think, and 4 or 3 came on as substitutes later on. And in the second game, again, he got Roland out, he got Bipin out, he got Amrinder. Amrinder wasn't even on the bench. So he's just like trying out all of these players. It was some sort of a trial or something for him. But UAE obviously weren't kidding around. They scored 6 goals past us.
fail दिया
But
यार.
another thing that happened in the last week was actually the end of the orphan national league of the country, the I League, which I found out on the last day was that it was a 3-way battle once again. I think this has become an I League thing now, man. I think even last year or 2 years back, we had Aizol, we had Neroka, all of them fighting it out on the last day, along with Minerva. I think that is what it was. But similarly, it was Churchill Brothers
Gokulam
reached
Kerala.
the I League top at after quite a while. They were like easily 6 or 8 points ahead, when just one game in the playoffs, and that's when Gokulam actually on a winning streak they just took it away from them. And Gokulam, I think, officially become the most successful team in the past 4 years or something since they were established. They won the IFA Shield, they won the I League now, the I League 2, one of the first teams to represent Kerala in like AFC and whatnot.
What are you saying? Man, you know something? You know how many people watch the I League? Like 6 people.
Oh, they also have the women's championship. The Gokulam
Nice.
lady women's team is the women's champions last year, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Last
Why
year,
do
last
you,
last.
why do you know so much about all this?
Because end of the season, I just keep track. Once there's like this waiting period once you're done with the ISL,
I see. Yeah.
so you're just like getting your dose of Indian football, I guess.
Oh, you know what Yash keeps track of? The England under 21 squad. Yash,
Is
which tournament are they faltering in right now?
I
Does
believe
Harry
it's the
Kane still play for the
Euros.
under 21s?
Euro under 21.
He's not the Shahid Afridi of England, dude.
Who?
Harry Kane.
Oh God.
So why are they losing? Yes, all your favorite stars.
No, they're not there, right? So 21 is such a weird age group because all the good players have already made it to the men's team, and the managers are loath to let their key assets go. I mean, the club managers are loath to let their key assets go to play the stupid tournaments. So there were like two Sessegnon playing, and the squad was terrible. Foden obviously is in the main team. So yeah, I mean, if England choose to, I think they have a fantastic under 21 squad, especially since this is a fraud under 21 where you can field 23-year-olds, where overage is clearly allowed for some odd reason.
Why? Who is this 23-year-old?
No, they have some weird law. Like everyone born before a certain year, when the qualifiers begin, you're allowed to play. So by the time the tournament happens, yeah, a person can legit turn 23.
Oh.
Dude.
It's some weird rule, but anyway, I mean, it's pointless. I don't know why they have this tournament at all.
All right. One more thing in notice is Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal showing a lot of petulance and, and walking away. They walked off the pitch, right?
No, only Ronaldo walked off the pitch. They had to. The other 10 had to stay on the pitch to make sure the game ends in a draw.
So there was a game, Baru. I don't even know who Portugal was playing, but
it was Serbia.
Oh yeah, Serbia. And I think towards the end of the game, Bernardo Silva scored a goal, or he thought he scored.
It was. I'll tell you now. I saw the highlights. It was a pretty good game. Diego Jota scored 2 goals, and then our friend Mitro scored 2 to bring Serbia back in. And at the last minute of the game, someone kicks the ball from
Bernardo Silva scores. No,
was it Bernardo who scored? Yeah, maybe one of the EPL players basically. That's not important because the dramatic part is at the end where someone crosses the ball and Ronaldo he's done it so many times for Portugal. He comes in and neatly finishes it past the goalkeeper. The defender comes running in and clears the ball. Now, obviously, from the first wing, you're not sure what has happened. But all the Portugal players are going crazy. Ronaldo is running to the linesman asking if he's blind and spreading his arms across like he's Christ the Redeemer and claiming it was that far inside the goal. All of that happens, and eventually we do find out that it was a clear goal, but failure of technology,
So why didn't goal line technology work, or FIFA doesn't have the money? Like, what is it?
Probably not, man. I mean, I don't know where the game was being held. It's a qualifier.
FIFA just keeps approving it, but they don't have the money for it.
Yeah, I mean, last season, this is a qualifier. Remember last season where it failed in the Premier League?
Yeah. Oh God.
So I don't know whether it was in Portugal or Serbia, but I'm sure Serbia can do much worse than.
Hey, even that match was against the Wolves, or what?
No, it was. I think it was Sheffield versus Aston Villa, if I'm not wrong.
Oh shit! Portugal bach gaya. Yeah. So Baru, here's the trend. It seems good. Ronaldo walks off when his team is wrong by, but when he scores offside goals in like important Champions League games, he celebrates a lot.
But did he continue managing the team when he walked off?
Yeah, he was telling them like, please stay on the pitch. I don't want to lose just 1 point. Also, imagine me not playing World Cup at the age of 46.
Walked off, not the Portuguese team walked off.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been so embarrassing. No, Portuguese team walks off. Ronaldo like
in support of their captain, and he's like, no.
Limelight hoggers.
FC.
Yeah, all right. Oh, dudes. And okay, so since we are out of water, we are seeing, let's talk about a few Premier League teams and how we think they've fared during the 3/4 of the season, right? Yeah. So let's start with the obvious ones. Yash, Manchester United. How have they fared?
I think it's been an improved season from last season, and especially given how the start of the season, United lost quite a few games. But they came back well. By January, they were top, and now they're distant second again. what has clearly come through is that Solskjaer cannot manage multiple tournaments. Because we saw that in December and Jan, when there were no knockout tournaments around, he won most of the Premier League games. So the Champions League group stage games and the knockout games of the League Cup and the FA Cup are a big distraction. Whether it's down to the squad or just his management, this is a major roadblock for him.
Is the failure of qualifying in Champions League after like being in pole position, qualifying to the next round, is like the worst thing that could have happened to him?
No, I mean, as the results clearly show, once the group stage was over, United really bounced back and did very well in the league.
No, that's not the point. No, they should have crossed. They should have won that group, Champions League group. How did they manage to lose that group?
No, but Leipzig and PSG are decent teams. I mean, they won the first two games. That's fine. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, taking a long-term view, it's not like United are going to win the Champions League this season. It would have been nice to reach the later stages, but at least now United are in a winnable tournament when it comes to the Europa League.
Okay, he's being given a contract extension according to all reports. Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I mean, they rushed it the first time. They rushed it again. They could have waited till the end of the season because this season can end in a disaster, clearly.
Oh man! So if you had to give United season ranking on like marks on 1 on 10, how much would you give?
6.
6. Dude, there's a team which is providing so much more entertainment, and that's Arsenal. Baru, Arteta won 2 trophies last year. This year is still on 0. Like, is the revolution done?
No. I think there is a special trophy for coming second after Christmas, which he'll be winning. he's killing it on the post-Christmas battle.
So he's second on the table post-Christmas.
Yeah, just like no one gives a damn about the Football League before the Premier League started. The same way we should stop giving a damn about what happened in the league before Christmas.
Wait, that's actually news to me. Are Arsenal playing that well that they're second in the league post-Christmas? Like, it's Manchester City and then Arsenal.
They are third in the league. West Ham is second.
So it's not even second. What are you making up this trophy?
We are 1 point behind them, but we'll catch up. You know how it works towards the end with Mohamed El-Neni coming into form.
Oh,
he actually scored another screamer yesterday or something. Huh?
Oh, who? El-Neni.
Mohamed El-Neni. I mean, all 4 goals for Egypt are scored by Mohameds. But the best one got the screamer.
At least it's not Mohamed El Ghazi. Did El Ghazi score any?
I don't know. I think he did. Even Salah scored. So I don't know, man. There were a lot of Mohammed scoring, so I don't know what's happening over there.
Our dear friend Kumar Kanav is permanently depressed with Arsenal, right? Is it all doom and gloom there?
I have no idea, man.
Do you even watch Arsenal games?
I don't think he's following Arsenal's trajectory after Christmas. So that's why he's not in the festive spirit.
Oh man, talking of Arsenal, I have to mention Yash, Claude from AFTV.
Yeah, RIP.
Oh, dude, that was so sad. Claude was such a fun guy.
Yeah, I mean, the way fan channels began was him arguing with Ty. So this is like the end of an era of sorts, I guess, for fan content.
Claude versus Ty was like, that is, I don't think any fan cam would replicate the authenticity of Claude versus Ty. Like, they genuinely found a hater and a lover. They said, now talk. Oh, so Baru, if you have to give Arsenal a ranking on 1 to 10 for the season till now, given their stupendous success in Europa League and all of that, what would it be?
Like a 5. And that too because of that post-Christmas performance.
Dude, Yash gave Manchester United 6 and they are second in the table. You're 10th. You're 10th and you gave the season 5.
I was thinking 6, but this idiot, he made a benchmark by giving United 6. So I had to step down.
To 5. Okay, if I had to ask you to rank Nicolas Pepe alone for this season, what would that be?
2.7.
Dude, that is such a weighted average. Appraisal mein average aayega uska.
I couldn't say 7.2. I mean, after 90% depreciation on his value, but 2.7 looked fine.
All right. Let's talk about to Yash about a really cool team which is going to get relegated. Sheffield. You must
Oh,
be so happy, Yash.
Yeah, I'm happy only because of the failures of Rehan Brewster, who was supposed
What
to.
what what do you have against Brewster that you want an entire team to be relegated? That
No,
is
I see the best way to prove an English youngster is to go to the championship and prove himself. I mean, in the last World Cup, there was some stat, like, apart from Sterling and Rashford, the entire squad had played in the championship, right? From Kane to uh, the rest of the gang. So I think if Brewster is going to make it, he needs to go down to the championship and prove himself, not get handed an easy path.
oh, and now Rihan has that opportunity.
Yeah, because everyone was waxing eloquent. I remember a couple of years back when Jamie Carragher was saying, "What is this, Salah and Mane and all? Give Brewster a chance." So,
Oh, oh man! So, are we going to start watching some championship games if Rihan Brewster plays there?
we should anyway watch championship games. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, what do you make of? Did you see Rio Ferdinand's comment on Newcastle fans?
Yeah, it seemed like a throwaway comment. No? So it's okay. I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day. I hope more commentators make such controversial statements telling of fans to stay in their lane and stuff and not expect much from their club.
Yeah, so that was such an awesome comment. Stay in your lane. Otherwise, just cough up 350 million and
Yeah.
buy the club. Otherwise, just shut up.
wow, what is that about?
So they asked Rio Ferdinand about why Newcastle fans are like making such hue and cry. Like, their club is
About
down
Mike Ashley and all.
about Mike Ashley. Their club is down in the dump. So Rio Ferdinand said, if Newcastle fans have such a problem with Mike Ashley, what are they just protesting? Just cough up 350 million and buy the damn club and then run it the way you want.
Hmm. How does this work in other aspects of life? Like, what if the farmers have a problem with Ambani? तो करो पैसे इकट्ठे खरीद लो रिलायंस को प्रॉब्लम क्या है
हाँ तो वो तो रेडी है बेचने को एक पैसे इकट्ठे नहीं हो रहे हैं Oh man. All right, let's take a break. And after the break, let's just go through some of the games on the weekend. Stay tuned to Football Twaddle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors on the network this week, Siet Tires and the Whole Truth Foods. We really appreciate the support. So this week, tune into This Round is on Me with Gauri Devidayal. She invited Sonal Holland, India's only master of wine, and they discussed the goodness and business of wine, the pros and cons of being women in the hospitality business, and motherhood. On The Traveling Professor, Siddharth Deshmukh looks at evolution of search and wonders how voice search might change things yet again. On Advertising is Dead, Varun Dugirala featured Anirudh Singla of Pepper Content. He shared his perspective on the term content and how he sees it going forward. On Storytellers and Storysellers, Vinny spoke to Ayushman Sinha, head of Represent, a music talent management agency. He spoke about life as a manager and about nurturing new talent and paving a progressive career path for them. On Cyrus Says, we had entrepreneur, businesswoman, and Ruckus Avenue radio host Alexandra Masur. They discussed ethnicity, life as Desi American, Seema Auntie's matchmaking show, and a lot of other fun stuff. Also, IVM has an hour every Sunday on the Ruckus Avenue Radio Network, a US-based radio station that caters to the South Asian community. It's available on Dash Radio, and you can catch the episodes on the IVM Likes feed every Monday. On The Habit Coach with Ashton Doctor, Ashton asks us to commit to sleep and prioritize it over every party, work deadline, or binge watch session, as it is a crucial time when the body slows down for maintenance and recovery. And with that, let's get you back to your show.
Welcome back to Football Twaddle. Yash and Baru here. So Yash, let's start with this. We were talking about teams and how well they're doing and all of that. Chelsea are playing West Brom. We know West Brom are like a gone case. But Chelsea do a tour de force now they are. Now under like Thomas Tuchel, we found out finally that it was the coach which was the problem, not the players.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it just took like 2 games to find out, just play Jorginho and you can get everything sorted, right? So like how Baru gives Arsenal post-December the greatest ranking, I would say Chelsea post-Tuchel appointment, I would rate them 9 on 10.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
pre-Tuchel is like 2 on 10. So weighted average, let's just come to 6.
Sure.
Yeah. So they're playing West Brom. You think West Brom can pull off a miracle in this game on the weekend?
I don't know, man. Chelsea have way too much quality and way too much going for them. Unfortunately, unlike Chelsea, West Brom haven't got the new manager bounce. And I think it's going to be a boring Chelsea win, like the trend that we've seen so far.
Dude. Baru, what other boring game are you looking forward to on the weekend? What's your boring team playing? Who's your boring team playing?
Liverpool.
Oh.
It's going to be an amazing mid-table clash. 7th versus 9th.
Wait, Arsenal are 9th? I thought they were 10th.
No, bro. The only way is up.
Did they pay money during the international break to just move up one space?
What is this? World War II or something? I mean, we don't do that again.
All right. Talking about Arsenal and Liverpool, you know, people are like mocking Liverpool for having a bad season and everything, Baru. And they are still 7th, right?
Yeah, but post-Christmas, in the last 5 games, they've got only 6 points, whereas Arsenal has got 8.
It's not even that impressive. Arsenal has just 2 more points.
Okay, how about this? Like in the past 5 games, Liverpool have lost 3 times, but Arsenal have lost only once.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Finally, the curated stat comes through.
Dude, that is actually so impressive. Lost only 1 in 5.
You know who else has lost only once in 5?
Who?
Manchester City.
Yeah. So Arsenal equal to Manchester City. By
Or do you know by that logic who's better than both of these teams?
who?
Manchester United and Chelsea.
United haven't lost any in the last 5.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
all draws.
United have had last 5.
Since Christmas, United have only lost to Sheffield United.
Yeah. Sheffield have won only 1 game in the last 5. Wow, man. This is such a brilliant podcast, like focusing only on the past 5 games.
Actually, let's do that since you're looking at the stat. Yes. Now, if I take only the stats spoken just now, right? Fuck, this league is so close.
Yeah, such an open league, dude. This is like a group stage of the World Cup or something.
No one's losing the last 5 games. Baru, which team has lost the most in the last 5?
Sheffield and Southampton.
Such loser teams. All right. Coming back to Arsenal versus Liverpool, how worried should Arsenal fans be that Mohamed is now firing all cylinders?
Not yet, until Arsenal offer him a new contract. Tab tak theek hai.
I mean,
The wrong Mohammed.
we are talking about the wrong Mohamed. We're talking
No,
Prophet.
I'm talking about the right Mohamed. There is only one.
We're talking
Okay,
about,
let's just stick to football now.
we're talking about Prophet 2.0.
God, dude.
We're talking about. So, like, why are you guys going to
Salah against Arsenal. Against Arsenal. Usually gets unlocked. So I think it's going to be a close battle of the Mohammeds.
Yes, when a Mohammed
That
tracks
should be the new name of this matchup.
when a Mohammed tracks Mohammed, which Mohammed's going to win?
Oh, man. The Arab one.
All right, Baru, what's your prediction for the game? Arsenal versus Liverpool. I'm going to think of that as your game of the week, so
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Arsenal.
because they've lost only 1 in the last 5.
Yeah. And our Mohammed is scoring better goals.
All right. Yes, what's your game for the weekend?
Dude, my game is going to be Manchester United versus Brighton because Brighton have so many shots on target that it will be an interesting game.
But just to put things in perspective and burst your bubble, Brighton's having lower XG in the last 2-3 games and they've been winning, right? So they've given up the XG wars and they're actually focusing on getting points. So you may have a scenario where Manchester United will have a better XG and still lose the game.
No, that's not going to happen.
Things are
United are going to win, but it will be a hair-raising victory.
Things have moved ahead of XG now, man. I mean, I saw a table which was XP or something, X points. And Manchester City have been winning since 2015 on that table. Do you know which team won in 2015?
Leicester City.
Arsenal on XP.
Wait,
wasn't that the calendar year win or some shit?
Oh, was it? I don't know, man.
No.
I was assuming at the end of the season.
I think XP is you just do XG minus XG for minus XG against and see what you win, and then you tabulate that for 38 games.
So net XG.
Net XG.
Yeah. Net XG. Next XD EBITDA.
Baru.
Oh, no, that's the only way Chelsea will win. If they calculate XG after depreciation, amortization, and taxes.
And player sales.
Oh God! What are these metrics we are discovering today, man? Somebody reach out to Swiss Ramble.
Sure. According to our net XG divided by net spend.
Solvency XG.
Okay. If you have to take a random guess, I don't know the answer to this, but I'm assuming since Baru is so much into this. Yash, which team has had the highest net XG in this season till now?
It should be Manchester City, hands down.
And the lowest XG?
Oh, Sheffield.
Are you sure? And not Newcastle?
I mean, I don't know, man. Newcastle are so boring that I don't think they concede as many chances.
All right. The third question. Do you think Arsenal is 9th even in net XG table?
100%.
We are right where we should be.
Yeah, if you see them play, you know that they're in the lane.
All right. So your game for the weekend, Yash, is Manchester United versus Brighton. Why, if you are thinking it's a regulation win for Manchester United, why are you bothered even like, are you watching it because you've not seen United for like 10 days or something?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. And I mean, despite all the detractors that Potter has accumulated because of this XG nonsense, I think he's a decent manager and they'll put up a decent fight.
I so hope Manchester United lose. That would be so much fun. If Manchester United lose and Chelsea and Spurs win, that will make next week's United trip to Spurs so much more interesting. Yes, for the greater good, I think your team has to lose.
What difference would it make, man? I don't think the United are getting out of the top 4 anyway.
Really? What nonsense. Acha.
I mean, it'll have to be a really, really big disaster. I mean, it's what, 6 points lead over Chelsea, some 9 points over Spurs with 9 games to go.
Yeah. So
and all the teams are playing against each other also. West Ham, Leicester, blah blah. So it's difficult for United to.
Yeah. My game of the weekend is Leicester versus Manchester City.
Leicester did beat them, no? They thrashed them in the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah, that's when I was like, Pep will finish 5th in the table and he'll be kicked out of Manchester City. You know, those happy days.
Yeah, I hope City get thrashed again. It'll come a full circle then.
Aguero was getting kicked out of City before.
Oh yes, we need to talk about that. Guys, Aguero, like he's going, no one knows where he's going, but he's going, like he's leaving the club after 10 years. Has he been Manchester City's most important player in the last decade? Or is it Vincent Kompany or David Silva?
I would say he's not, simply because he's been injured so often. No? I mean, goals are important for any club, but he's really been like an important output, an important a person who provides the final product at the end of the day, but not like the most crucial player.
If you had to rank him in like the greatest Premier League strikers, like would he come in the top 5?
Among the ones that I've seen, yes, 100%.
What do you mean among the ones you've seen? You've been watching football for 20 years.
Yeah, so I've not seen much of Shearer, so I wouldn't include Shearer there because I've not seen too much of him.
So Yash has excluded Premier League's greatest striker because he's not watched much of him, right? And then Aguero somehow magically comes into the top 5 strikers. Do you agree with that assessment?
No, I think even with Shearer, he would still be in the top 5, I guess.
Who are your other 4, if I may ask?
Henry.
No.
Okay, I'm asking. Who are the other 4?
Probably Henry, Rooney, Harry Kane.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Kane still has
makes
time.
5 of them.
Yeah. So you're saying Shearer, Rooney, Henry, Harry Kane, and Aguero, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not a bad list. Yes, do you concur with that? Actually, that may be. I mean, I don't know if Rooney actually deserves his space there, but yeah, I would agree with every other name.
Aguero, Rooney, Henry. I think just not for pure goal scoring, but Drogba would be a good shot.
Come on, he can't be in top 5 of the best Premier League strikers in the era types.
No, but wasn't he good? I mean, you're the Chelsea fan. You tell me.
No,
Was
he was
so-
he was good, but he was not banging 25 goals a season like all these guys do all the time.
Yeah, so I'm keeping that aspect out of it. No, like from pure effectivity, quality, whatever. That way he would be. But when it comes to pure goal scoring, then yeah,
XQ.
100% Aguero is up there. Kane is already up there.
XQ.
Expected quality. XQ. Quality.
This sounds like a number which Firmino will top.
Oh yes. Firmino, oh, dude, Jack Wilshere will break the charts in that case.
In XQ.
XQ.
What about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain?
But he's still around, no? I guess. No?
Dude, even Jack Wilshere is around. Mar nahi gaya wo. He's still playing.
No, who is he playing for?
No one knows.
They
Let me
released him,
find.
no?
Bournemouth or something.
He used to
Oh,
be.
they- I think-
Wait, let me find out. Jack.
oh yeah, he got Bournemouth.
Yeah, who plays as midfielder for Championship side AFC Bournemouth. You know what's the irony of that? He's going to lose that
yeah,
also.
yeah, released him, no?
What?
West Ham released him or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind.
Yeah, like imagine at this point David Moyes releases him and says, "Jao bhai, even you're of no use. I'll get Jesse Lingard instead." And
Oh man, is Jesse Lingard like? Can he be in the top 5?
Greatest strikers, no.
or as
Greatest dancers.
He's
or
the best, top one best dancer. Or something.
or as Yash puts it, he's not just a striker. He's a dancer. He has that quality. He has the swag. XS है उसके पास.
Expected so.
Expected swag. Alrighty, guys. I think we have just gone on for too long. Yash.
Alrighty.
Oh, I mean, after all the bitching about not watching football, I think I am actually up for it. It was good that 10 days I didn't even watch anything.
Mhm.
And it's good that Baru can continue not watching football for another week. How is it that you managed to do 2 podcasts plus host live sessions between fans of the clubs, everything without watching 1 minute of football, Baru?
That's how it is, man.
And then you give updated tables at 5 p.m. Gokulam Kerala tops the league at 5-3. Oh no, Churchill is coming on top. Already. Chalo, guys. Take care. Bye, Baru.
Bye.
Bye, Yash.
Bye bye.
Namaskar, dear friends. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi. Life, as you know, is a journey. And you and I, travelers, how can we celebrate this travel? I have a podcast for you. Begin the journey. I share stories and moments from my life. Do tune in every Monday and Thursday to listen to my podcast on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcast from. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Zarina Poonawalla, host of the Empowering Series podcast on the IVM network. I happen to be a peak performance coach and leadership coach by profession, and I'm here to share with you productivity tools, life-altering techniques, and real-life hacks to help you achieve your maximum potential in everything you do, your relationships, professions, careers. So tune in every Monday to unleash your inner power. Be safe, be well, be empowered.